What's up, everybody, and welcome to a brand new episode of Bookworm's Book Corner, where we talk all things books. I am your host, Elizabeth Berg, and the first thing I want to say is welcome back. You may notice that there's a few new things on this channel. First of all, much to my parents' happiness, my hair is my natural color. Woo! I was looking at some of my videos I have previously posted, and I was like, I see what they mean. Um, but where have I been? Last summer, I began this channel as a way to get my thoughts into the world. If you know me in person, I'm not one to really have a very large digital footprint. One of my big things about my digital footprint really is I'm very cautious about my opinions and I like to keep them to myself. However, I wanted to start this channel as a way to really introduce people to my love of reading. I am a very big bookworm. I was called Bookworm at Girl Scout camp. I've been a bookworm since I was a very young kid, and it has stuck with me since I've grown. A really big thing, though, is last year I started a job that I absolutely adore. And I also realized, life can be really hard. I mean, granted, I already knew that, but when it came down to creating this podcast, I really needed to take a step back from, really doing this. Sorry, I was waving to my sister. Um, have fun. Um, One of the big things, though, is I didn't want what was happening in my life to impact what was going to happen on this channel. I'm a very big mood reader. What that means is I could buy a whole bunch of books, and I usually do, much to my fiance's chagrin, and they can sit for a while, or I can read them right away. And sadly, with everything that was happening, I lost that spark. However, I'm happy to say I got that spark back. And now that we've gotten that spark back, um, I really want to share that with everybody. I really want to share what my thoughts are. So, without further ado, let's talk about some changes to this channel. Number one, the big thing is that you will get to see what I'm reading at current time using Goodreads. So, the very top of my channel, you can see a little box that says Goodreads, and then you can also see it in my bio. It is a link to my book. Boo. You can have a link to what I'm reading on my Goodreads account. It is literally a live action of what I'm reading at that present time. Um, when you do go on it, you'll see that I'm reading like 5 different books at once. And that is quite normal for me. Like I said, it's just about what I'm feeling. But it will give you access to see how fast I'm reading it, if I'm really liking it, and then you'll get to see what the book is called, the author, and other reviews as well. One of the big things that I really like about Goodreads is that I can see what other people say. Um, Now, granted, that can happen with Amazon, that can happen, on like the Barnes and Noble website. But I'm doing the Goodreads book challenge where you can read like however many books in the year. I set my goal for 50 and I've actually reached about halfway. I am at 20 books right now. So, am I going to surpass that? Yes. Am I proud of myself for that? Yes. I cannot believe I've read 20 books so far this year. Um, but like I said, I think that'll be really good for you guys as well because you'll get an inside scoop on what I'm reading, when I have read it, and what my next book will be on my TBR. Next, I will be coming up with a schedule for when I publish my videos. This is not the official video that's going to come out tomorrow. Excuse me if that makes no sense. I have a video for a book review tomorrow that's going to come out. I'll be publishing a video roughly every 2 weeks. That gives me enough time to really look at the video, look at my thoughts, and really put out the best possible video out there. It will either be on a Saturday or a Sunday, and I'll give you guys enough heads up to let you know to look for it. So make sure that you have those notifications going so that way when the video does come out, you can be like, yes! Because I'm really excited. Finally, one of the big things that I'm a big fan of, and I know that a lot of readers are really a fan of, are not even the rating scale, but just the overall information piece. So, in all my videos, if there is a video that has an 18 plus warning, do not be alarmed. I am a teacher, so I do have students out there, in the world. Hi, guys, if you see this. And the fact is, if I read a book that is not appropriate, for a younger generation population that has much spice, I'm going to put that 18 plus warning up there. That is just as a precautionary thing. If you don't remember what the spice scale is, go back to my Killer Vacation romance novel, as well as What in the World is Romance, where I give a rundown of the hot pepper scale. Um, One of my big things, like I said, I'm an eclectic reader. I read books from romance, dark romance, high fantasy, horror, um, murder mysteries, the whole nine yards. So you will never be bored on this channel. Some of the books that I've read so far, I've read from Book Talk, such as Things We Never Got Over, and did I get the sequel? Yes, ma'am, I did. I'm very excited to read that. I have different thrillers, romance, and one of my current reads right now is currently the sequel to A Curse So Dark and Lonely. I'm currently reading A Heart So Fierce and Broken. Peep my bookmark from one of my students. So I will let you know whenever certain ones come out, such as when I do a video on A Curse So Dark and Lonely, I will let you guys know. I'm very excited about that one, but that will not be my first one. My first one will be on The Silent Patient, and this will come out tomorrow. So keep an eye out for that. I'm very excited for you guys to hear my thoughts on it and whether or not I recommend. So, like I said, I really missed you guys. I missed having this communication with everyone. I'm really excited for our journey to continue, and I hope you guys come along that journey with me. Make sure you tune in tomorrow for my new episode on The Silent Patient, and I will see you guys on the flip side. Night!